I'm going to be running an activity today. It's called the Angry Tornado. What it is it's going to help all of you guys recognize and build up your internal controls in a time of a crisis. So what I have a little representation of what I did here, and it's just, this is pretty, as you can see, it creates a tornado. This is kind of going to be our focus of today. All of our steps are going to be, we have mason jars filled with water, and we are going to add about a container of glue into our mason jars. And then I have 6 sparkles. These jars are kind of going to represent a time of crisis for you guys. So you don't have to share this with the class, but think of a time where you were really, really, really upset and angry and just you felt like you had a tornado inside of you. So I'm going to let you guys represent that however you want. I have 6 main emotions that we feel when we are angry. I have embarrassed, anxiety, sadness, envy, anger, and shock, as well as mixed feelings. And I did add extra sparkles here just because sparkles are really, really fun. And then from there, we are going to be shaking the mason jars, and we're going to do a little bit of an exercise in regards to how we can cope in a time of a crisis. And if we want, we can even add extra things to our jars, like stickers and jewels and bells, really anything. So I guess we'll get started. I'll hand you guys on the jar. Okay. You're welcome. Do any of you guys have any questions before we get started? Okay, that's sweet. All right. So I'm going to do it with you guys. So we're all going to have a little time to do it. So just here, unscrew it, and if you guys want to get started with the glue, you just empty half of.
You go first. Okay. And then, are we just going to take the top off?
Yeah, take the top off and just pour half the glue bottle into the jar.
Half of it?
Yep. Just keep.
Oh, now?
Oh gosh.
I did fix that. Is that one?
Is that? Okay.
Dude,
So.
Okay, keep going.
Maybe a little bit
I
more.
think you used like half the freaking bottle. No, I was pouring a lot, but I didn't.
Yeah. It takes a. Okay, good.
Also, it's
You can just pour now on that now.
that's the strat.
Okay.
It's over.
Okay. Do you have enough glue in there?
No.
Here's more glue if you need it.
That just means stuff.
I'll take that bottle from you.
I want this to be nice off.
Alright. So,
I used all.
now that we have our glue in our mason jars, we're going to screw the lids back on and we're going to shake the glue really, 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 really well.
Like, make sure you actually have it.
Yep.
It's gonna get all.
Sorry, we started.
Alright.
Okay, now after we've shaken this for about 30 seconds, we're going to place it down.
Put all those in it. Yeah.
You said 30 seconds first?
Okay.
Jeez, that's already books. Stuff.
Okay, so from here, a memory that I'm going to use is, pardon? Okay, a memory I'm going to use is, I remember there was one, I'm going to use an incident when I was in middle school. It's kind of a little bit of a throwback, but there was a time where I lost my dog in grade 6, and I obviously was angry, and it was a big shock to lose my animal, which was my best friend, and I'm kind of going to represent my mason jar during that one time where I lost my dog and kind of try and build a crisis management from there. So you guys don't have to share your incidents out loud, but if you guys want to pick your sparkles and add it to your jars to kind of represent the tornado. I'm gonna use blue for sadness, obviously.
So do we just start choosing them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I want to use mixed emotions, so next one.
Yeah, energy.
Since we just
Yeah, you just like keep just dab in the sparkles.
pop the lid off. Well, are we supposed to use a ton of glitter?
You use however much glitter you want to use.
Oh my gosh, they have lids?
They do.
This is amazing. It's like a salt shaker. It is a salt shaker. It's an anxiety. Is that anxiety?
Oh, and I also grabbed anxiety's black.
I got it.
Okay. I also brought like little fun beads as well if you guys want to add those. Kind of make clicking, loud sounds in there.
Sorry, this one's one just for decoration.
Oh, you can,
Yeah.
as long as you have like the one of the main emotions in there, you can use whatever glitter you want. Okay.
So it's supposed to be one of the 6 and then any random.
Yeah, it can be any of the 6, and then if you want to add more colors to it, that's
I
totally
wouldn't actually do
Would you be
tracking
able to-
this.
The anchor.
anger.
Red.
Oh wait,
Red.
here's the anger.
I actually like this.
Yeah,
Whoa, that is.
because you're just put half of one in. So.
Oh. Man, I use this whole file. I feel so bad.
That's okay.
Just all through. I'm so sorry.
That's all
I
good.
missed nothing for the rest of this.
Alright.
And you're
Take it for about 30
crafts,
seconds.
you know?
Dixon, this is how it's, like, you just shake them.
I
Alright.
think.
Then after you guys have kind of picked all of your emotions and everybody's ready to sparkles.
Tells me to, I didn't use them.
We feel like you want to toss too many sparkles? We have envy, embarrassed, anxiety, shock, sadness, and anger.
I'm kidding.
Anger.
It's a lot of fun.
So I
Did
went
you
all
suggest putting a
I
bell
just
in the end?
decided to
I
use
would put
6
a
of the
bell
main
inside
emotions, and then all the other sparkles are just like extras that I have.
Good representation.
Fine.
Kind of makes me dizzy, actually. I can't think of the direction.
Should I put, are we allowed to put the bells in?
Yeah, you can put anything, maybe not the stickers, but
I might
Yeah.
use small.
Think so, okay?
Here, yeah, for sure.
No,
for me, I'm gonna put a bell in mine, I'm gonna do a bit of a representation of like, I remember that day, like I felt there was like a lot of noise going on around me, and I'm kind of gonna use a bell as a visual
I like that.
representation of that. Yeah. I'm just gonna add that in there.
Did it sing?
Yep.
I want that. It floats. Whoa.
Whoa.
what happened?
Sometimes what you might have to do is
Wasn't it shaking?
shake it, yeah, and then you might have to stick your
That was
finger in there and
still-
just kind of break it up a little bit.
How'd that happen?
Thanks,
Help.
And
I didn't go. I'm stuck.
if you guys want to add stuff to the outside of your jars, I'm using
Let's actually stay though.
a whole bunch of happy,
I added too much glitter.
I'm using a
I
whole
think I
bunch
added
of,
too much of a file.
excuse me,
I'm sorry.
thank you. I'm going to be using a whole bunch of stickers on the outside of mine to kind of represent about how I kind of dealt with the pain in a way that I shouldn't have. So I kind of put on a happy mask and I pretended like I was okay when really I was not. So
You say shouldn't have?
yeah, I shouldn't have like pretended like I was okay when I was definitely sad. I don't know if any of you guys want to add stickers. Michaela, did you want to add stickers? Thank you. Okay.
Or I should put words.
Is this sticky?
I don't know. It's just ribbon.
Too much.
Just like wrap food and then there's not
Too
much.
much. Too much maybe.
And you guys can add as much glitter as you want. So if there's, like, we have a ton of it. So if you just want to keep it
Can
on.
I steal one of those jewels?
Yeah,
I tried.
Do you want a jewel hat?
Yes, please.
once you've shaken it enough, you've had enough sparkles to your desire. I know I would like to add a whole bunch more to mine.
Wow, yours is so blue.
That looks like that lollipop.
Well, could someone pass me the shock, please?
Shock purple, shock purple.
Yeah, right there.
Oh, there's shot?
Yeah. Did you want shock?
Yes.
Okay, I will pass that to you. Sorry.
It's on camera, it's on Cindy.
Ended up like jumping on the maze. It's colonized.
This is a little bit messy. I am making a huge mess over here.
She's
Okay.
She doesn't look to her.
Okay, now,
Give it a shot. This is so cool.
okay, just going to wipe off this glitter off my hands. Alright, so
You can get.
are all of you guys almost done with the sparkles?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, oh gosh, yeah, that's all that you want.
I need more food.
Six. Please, thanks.
Oh, yeah, that's why it's like.
You want some hearts now? Yeah. 100%. Cheese getting all the good stickers.
Oh gosh.
Is that the best one?
No, you guys always
Well, you could do it like this.
This is great. What is that?
That's a hat. That's a
It
hat.
could be a pizza.
It could be a
Party
party,
hat.
party pizza.
It's what do you
Alright.
Does that symbolize anything in this?
Those pizzas.
So what's a hat that we put on? I think we should have the mask, but there wasn't a mask. Just a hat.
Okay, so now that we're all seem to be done and with the sparkles, and oh wait, maybe grab another sticker. Okay, okay. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do a bit of a tornado. This is where the tornado exercise comes in. So what I'm gonna explain to you guys what we're gonna do before we get started. We are going to be shaking our tornadoes, and as we're shaking them, we're going to try and come up with 4 things that we're going to share with the group of things that we could have done in this situation to calm our tornado. And as we list one thing, you'll slowly, like after every turn that you list a thing, you'll slowly start shaking your tornado slower and slower and slower. And once you list 4, I'm going to get you guys to put it down on the counter, and then we're just going to kind of watch our tornadoes for a second. Okay? All right, so let's start shaking. I'll go first. One thing I should have done when I was in my angry tornado is I should have talked to somebody. I should have reached out to my friends and family. I maybe should have written a journal. And having a hard time thinking of the last one. And I should have realized that it was okay for me to be sad. And you guys can follow through whenever you're ready.
So you just start with anybody?
Yeah.
I should have found a quiet place. I should have found someone to talk to. Maybe take a moment and breathe. And then slept on it a bit. Not acted right away.
All right, and you can put your tornado down. I'll put
Shouldn't drink so much. Bad one, but found other ways to deal with it, like going to my family. Probably should have worked harder at it to begin with instead of waiting till last minute. And probably should have written more like notes down, keep things organized.
I should have found more positive outlets to do my thinking and everything like that. And should have talked to more people about it. things down in journal, that type of thing. And maybe like build up my supports.
Very good. You've done it.
I should have talked to someone about it, taken some time to read and process what was happening. I could have used my supports better, and I don't know, just kind of take things slower, not think about it as much.
I shouldn't have tried to internalize my problem. Definitely should have went to someone else. Should have probably taken a step back and realized the situation at hand. Count that as 3 right now.
Yeah.
And yeah, I definitely should have went to someone else for help.
Now, how many of you guys had a hard time thinking of solutions as you were shaking your tornado? This is a good representation of sometimes when we are in that crisis mode, we really have, it's almost like we're shaking something. It's almost like we are stirring something up with us. And sometimes it's hard for us to really step back and think, okay, how can I fix this? And the whole point of this activity right now is to give you guys a little bit of an understanding so the next time you guys have a tornado, you guys have already kind of thought and made a bit of a plan of something and how you guys could respond to that. And that brings our activity to a close. I would like to kind of know how you guys all felt about this activity. And if I could have some feedback or how it's making you feel right now, even.
I thought it was great because
Very good
you're starting to
representation.
take home and shake it, right? You're
Yeah.
like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And then you're like, okay, now I'm calm.
Yeah.
And it was a good point, like when you said, well, who had a hard time actually thinking of anything while they're shaking, and you're like, oh man, like, makes sense.
Yeah. And I know a lot of us, we all seem to put stickers on the outside of our jars. And this is also a really good representation for all of us because I think all of us kind of put on a little bit of a mask when we have tornadoes going on inside of us.
Mhm.
And the whole point of this activity is to let you guys know like it's okay that we get tornadoes sometimes. And it's okay to talk about it. And it's okay to let the tornado show sometimes. It doesn't always have to be covered up. So that brings our activity to a close. I hope you guys liked it. And very good. Good.
Do you want us to do it?